how is Mercury in retrograde going to affect you? So let's go through just a little bit of information as well as pulling a card for each of you guys, okay? So let's get this going. Mercury going into retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius. Aries, you're going to have issues with travel. This is like a very big thing. Make sure that you abundantly carry more things than you think you're going to need. Don't just rely on one. Make sure that you are carrying more than one thing it's really important. Taurus, this is misunderstandings and problems usually related to finances. Make sure that you're self-accepting yourself and your ideas of how much money you should have on you, how much money you should have in your fundage, all that kind of stuff. So you want to make sure that your resources that are available to you are funded. It's one of those like your pocket money. You want to make sure that you have plenty of money set aside. You want to make sure you have plenty of money in your purse, all that kind of stuff. I even normally during Mercury retrograde just throw an extra 20 in my car. Just keep it in the pocket just in case something happens. It makes life a little bit easier. So Gemini, I will tell you, you are going to probably have miscommunications, usually with people that are closest to you. And this is all about freedom. A lot of people necessarily think that it's not a big deal to have freedom issues, but I guarantee you it's going to be kind of crazy in that perspective. Cancers, you are going to probably have some type of miscommunication, probably with some type of health issue or something like that. So maybe you think you have this and you really have something else, but there's going to be some type of health issues. And this is literally your energy emerging, kind of fluffing off the old stuff. So you might have some stomach issues or some, we don't want to talk about it, but some type of that. And you want to make sure that you are understanding that it's emerging your energy. Now, Leos, I will say, are going to be really kind of faced with delays, revisions, and really have to be really patient for what's going on around you. Archangel Michael is the perfect one to call in to help make sure everything is going well and make sure that you're over prepared for delays going on in and around your life. Now, Virgo, because we're kind of ruled by Mercury, we are going to have problems with communication, usually with family issues, that something like probably got misspoken or related issues. And so you want to treat everything with love and kindness of like, I understand there's a miscommunication. What can we do to fix or repair this issue? Don't wait. So many people wait until they're already having issues and then it's already time. When it first happens, make sure you make those issues or those corrections right away. Libras, you are probably going to have communication issues with like people not necessarily in your family but surrounding you. This could be coworkers, siblings, neighbors, that sort of thing, people that you see with but not all the time. This is manifesting some new energy coming in and kind of like really clearing out old things that you've allowed to go on for a long period of time are ready to be released and let go of. So make sure you do that. Now, I will say Scorpios, this is really important to spend some time literally budgeting what's coming up. Kind of like your finances are really important right now. So make sure that you are allowing that to come in. Ask your archangel to keep an eye on your finances as well. It's a great thing to do. And don't make any drastic changes while in retrograde. Sagittarius, this is going to make you really kind of like not everybody's friend because you're going to be like blurting out the truth. I know for myself, a lot of times, like I'm trying to be very truthful with my clients, my family, that sort of thing. And sometimes it can come off a little bit harsh, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's necessarily, I'm trying to get clear. So make sure that you allow new love to come in with your words and your thoughts and your ideas. Now, Capricorn, this is going to be bringing up some old issues, some old things. Capricorns kind of hang on to things a lot longer than they should. And this could be something that you really need to be aware of. Make sure that you are connecting with the soulmates around you, and there might be an old soulmate that comes up with some old issues or kind of like they're ready for some closure in some ways, and make sure that you touch that gently because you may not want that person back in your life. It may be just like, I appreciate you for who you were or what you did in my life, but no more. Let's see, Aquarius, I will say this is going to bring up some miscommunications and issues in your social circles, friendships, and this could be if you're on social media that could cause some issues or some problems. Sometimes we have comments that we don't necessarily like to deal with, but just know that they're there because that person is working on healing, and that just gives you a little bit of insight of like what's going on, and it doesn't mean that you have to allow them to do it. Sometimes it's just kind of like leaving it alone is fine. Pisces is our last one. Pisces is all about miscommunications and delays, and I will say this is going to be always on the business side of life, kind of like dealing with business people, miscommunication. So be careful when you're dealing with professional stuff. A lot of times, like, we're doing 5 different things when we're on the phone with someone, and sometimes there could be a miscommunication with that. Make sure that you speak with truth and integrity, and if there's some type of misunderstanding that came from you, that you were standing in that, like, I apologize that there's a problem, and let's move forward and let's get on the same page with everybody. Hopefully this is a great insight to how Mercury in Sagittarius is going to be affecting you.